high. Wednesday, middle of the week. And even in summer, then the market is cooling down, investors are going for holidays, vegan Bankery is on the wire. And I had a question if Bitcoin is guaranteed or insured by any government-related schemes. So I decided, okay, let's talk about risk which the Bitcoin owner is facing. And I list here 5 main risks. Okay, let's start with insurance. We know that the investments are guaranteed in US by the investment corporation, and also we know that the deposits are guaranteed by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. And other countries, there are different schemes and different agreements, but in major currencies, there is a scheme where the government or government-related organization are insuring or guaranteeing the deposit in the banks up to the certain scheme. So Bitcoin is not considered as investment or the bank deposit, which are guaranteed or insured by any government organization, any government scheme. Another risk is the regulatory risk. So Bitcoin is digital and anonymous currency. So any illegal schemes, criminal schemes, and money laundering can happen with it. So the government in different countries would like to apply extra regulation to guarantee that there is no illegal flows going there. We know that in 2013, in US, the companies and dealing with the Bitcoin and the banks have to apply the compliance check, have to report and record transaction, and transactions starting from $10,000 have to be reported and recorded by the banks. Another risk is security risk. It's a digital currency, it's not centralized, and it's reversible. So it's like cash. As long as cash gone, it's gone. You can't get them back. And if the hackers are going to get access to the PIN code on the computer or to the wallet and make the transaction, make the transfer, Bitcoin disappeared. And as well, we know that hackers are trying hard to get access to the electronic exchanges of the cryptocurrencies. One of the famous case was in 2015 with the Japanese exchange MGOT that was hacked and millions of Bitcoins disappeared, so the exchange has to be closed. Definitely there is market risk as well. There are a lot of unknown things. It's very sensitive to the news and very sensitive to the speculation, and as well probably it's very sensitive to the manipulation by the owners of the big amounts of the Bitcoins. One of the very famous move of the Bitcoin was end of the last year. Then it went from $5,000 per Bitcoin by the mid of October to almost $20,000 per Bitcoin by the end of 2017. 4 times up and then down. And another case we saw definitely this week, it came up from the rate of $6,200 per Bitcoin since the mid of last week, and now it's above 8,400. And we didn't see any news, any background why the rate went up for more than 35%. And the last risk I would like to mention is the fraud risk. So it's digital, it's electronic, so people trying to fraud it, to fake it. And probably one of the most cases was in 2015, then the Security Exchange Commission went after the platform, digital platform was selling fake Bitcoins. Okay, this is 5 risk, I repeat. This is insurance risk, this is security risk, regulatory risk, market risk, and fraud risk. And see you next week with the vegan Bankery again. Any questions? Just write me.